What happened last night changes everything about the trajectory of this war, the future of the Islamic Republic, and the emerging world order being forged right before our very eyes. In the span of a single overnight strike package, the United States and Israel didn't just hit a target, they ripped the beating heart out of what remained of the Iranian regime's command structure, eliminating figures so senior, so deeply embedded in the machinery of the mullah's power, that analysts are now openly asking a question that would have sounded insane just 3 weeks ago. Is the Islamic Republic of Iran finally finished? And Israeli media has confirmed the death of Ali Larijani, one of the most senior Iranian security officials in the entire Islamic Republic. He was eliminated in a target strike as part of a sweeping Israeli and American operation against the regime's leadership structure. The killing of Ali Larijani is one of the most devastating blows yet delivered to the Islamic Republic, not merely because he was Iran's de facto wartime leader and secretary of the Supreme National Security Council, but because he was the last figure in the regime's inner circle with both the ideological credibility and the strategic cunning to hold the fractured system together after Ayatollah Khamenei's assassination. A man who spent decades as Iran's chief nuclear negotiator, declaring that any concessions on enrichment whatsoever were tantamount to treason, who oversaw the violent crackdown that killed thousands of Iranian protesters in January, and who vowed to make the United States and Israel burn for striking the heart of the Iranian nation. Larijani wasn't just an official, he was the hardline last spine of the regime itself. And with his death, there's no longer any commanding figure capable of coordinating Iran's military response or preventing the Islamic Republic from collapsing into the chaos it so long inflicted upon others. Now, Larijani's killing is not an isolated event. In the same overnight wave of strikes, Israeli forces also eliminated General Gholam Reza Soleimani, the 6-year commander of Iran's feared Basij paramilitary force, the very instrument of domestic terror that led the brutal crackdowns on anti-regime protesters, killing, by some estimates, tens of thousands of Iranians during the January uprising and suppressing dissent going back to the 2009 Green Movement. The Israeli military confirmed Soleimani was struck in a makeshift combat tent in central Tehran. Now, that's a detail that tells you everything, because the most powerful internal security force in the Islamic Republic had been reduced to hiding in a tent after its headquarters were destroyed.